Hello, folks. I hope you enjoy um, your day as we rest by the campfire, and I hope you join me. It is a really nice day, and here in Red Dead Redemption 2 online. Um, I'm Harrison Ultimate Gaming. Oh, I'm Brian Harrison with Harrison Ultimate Gaming, and we're here again. Yes, we're going. But before we get started, please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and leave a like on the video. It'd be much appreciated, and thank you so much if you've done those things. So I'm glad to be back. We're going to do some more treasure hunting. We're going to look at another map and do. Um, Obviously, yeah, we're going to find treasure. But I hope you enjoy it. Today is really nice. Look at that, warm fire, camping out. Even though I wish we had houses or apartments, even or something. Or property. It'd be nice. Can't camp out here forever. Anyway, let's go. Let's look see what we have. Alright, I'm gonna go here and find treasure maps. That's what we're looking for. Gaptooth Breach. So, that's where we're headed. Yep, that's the next one on this list. Alright. And you find different types of treasure, you know? So let's see where we are. Okay, so there's where we are. That's where we need to go. I'm gonna mark the spot. Then I'm gonna zoom out and see where I am. Ooh. Well, actually, not too bad. But we're gonna get there and we're gonna travel by horse. No, we're gonna walk the whole way. No, we're gonna travel by horse. Okay. Um. Actually, it may be fun to walk someday. Let's see. Where's my horse? Where'd my horse go? Oh, there you are. Let's go down on this road. I like this. I actually kind of like this area where the camp is. I think my camp used to be down here when it started. When I started living down here, and then all of a sudden they moved camps around, and I didn't care so much for that. Them moving camps around. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's what it is. It's still beautiful. There's beautiful area. I love it. I do admire the beauty of this game, even though I think they could do more. And of course, there's always stuff you can smooth out, and you know, always glitches that can make you make you a little frustrated at times. But you still it's what it is right now, and you enjoy the game. I mean, I still do enjoy this game. Uh, I play a lot of GTA, so it's nice to be able to do some videos on this one and be able to actually play it. Where I was able to play GTA for such a long time. I have, well, several years at least. Well, actually a long time off and on, to be honest. But I played. I have quite a few videos. I have a playlist. You check them out. I playlist for pretty much every game I do. Even what I call a playlist of others, which is just our older. One of those older games, which is done by older recording methods and stuff like that. So, and then there's other games, which is just I may do. I did have start out with this on there where I just showed off my camp, and then called it good and didn't do much until now I'm actually playing it. And so I have some games that I may play that I have been playing a little bit maybe. So I show those off, and then if sometimes that's how I did some of that. And now I could play this game. Maybe I'll do another game. So we'll see. Only time will tell. Open world games, I do like them. I like open world games better, only because there's so much I could do, especially with GTA. I could build my own, build from nothing, and take my own path and build to something. And that's what I've done here. I've improved, done a lot more. Is there stuff? Is it all smooth sailing? Nope. I wish. Some of you guys are really good. Um, period. And that's awesome. But some of us aren't. But we still enjoy the game. I still enjoy. I play because I enjoy the game, not because I'm 100% good. like the expert because I'm not. But I still enjoy. I still enjoy the game. Oh, hello. But yeah, it's fun. It is a fun game. So here we go. We're headed this way. So I hope you guys are enjoying your day. Looking forward to the weekend. I know some of you are. Some of you will still work, especially um, my friends in the service industry or what I call the well, I won't call them something else, but the big box stores and the some of you don't have weekends. Your weekends are considered the middle of the week or whatever they give you the days off. So um, I know about that. My woman did it. I did it a little bit because on disability, just because they in school because they encouraged it, but it's not like a thing anymore. But um, but I know my woman did for quite a while actually, for a long time. I won't say a long time, but now she's glad not to be in that area anymore, which is nice. So she has a regular 9 to 5 job, which is better than what she was doing because in a lot of retail, the retail industry, you are it's not always 9 to 5. You can, especially if someone's gone, especially if people leave, and then you become one of the few they have to rely on because you're always there, because you always actually show up and stuff, and then you end up seeming to be full time until they find some other person, and then that doesn't last for it's and the money's not consistent. I mean, it's great. People are like, "Whoa, why aren't people making so much money? Look, it's $17 an hour." Well, the problem is you're considering it when when if they're actually working 8 hours a day. Most people aren't. My woman wasn't. My woman would my woman would have weeks where she would, and that week was good money, and then other weeks was like you know not really good. Sorry, but you know, um, if you do have a 9 to 5 like my woman does now, yeah, you make better money, but things still get you know well, God's blessing us. We don't we try to do we do fairly well, um, but people are some people are doom spending and doing other stuff, and I feel sorry about that. I feel sorry for what things are going on, but it's unless people decide that there needs to be a change, it's still going to be the same old, and so it's sad. I think everybody needs to live well. It doesn't matter, you know, whether especially if you're a disability and or otherwise, you all need to live well. And that's always going to be a problem until Jesus comes, you know, unless our world decides to change it, because you're never going to get rid of disabilities. And it's like this one comedian said, and he was very funny about it. He goes, "It's a group you can join anytime, at any moment." And it is. You'll be amazed that one day you think you're healthy, you're going strong, and all it takes is that one fall, and you're out. And the company doesn't, and you'll see how fast the company will get rid of you once they realize the bills they have to pay because you got injured at work. All of a sudden they have to pay the bills, and you're it's over. I mean, it's sad. It shouldn't, but and then you realize you're on disability, and you realize, oh, I went from making good money or this money to making nothing, barely nothing at all. And then when you're in that field, then you're going to be crying, and then we're like, this is what disabled people have been saying for years. People need to live better. People need to do better, no matter if they're on disability or not. And it's a necessary thing because you do have to live. But you can always take up YouTube. That's my opinion. If you ever or know of anyone on disability who is depressed, the best way to help them, well, not be careful, but the best way, in my opinion, is to feel like you do things. They say there's a thing that changes in your mind even by just doing YouTube and stuff. That's why I do it. Well, I also enjoy it, but I do it because it does give me something to do, and it can lift your spirits. And it's just that interaction and having fun playing this game and seeing what I could do and not do so well at times, I guess, which is fine because that's the whole point of the game is to play, to learn, to grow. And that's what I liked about older games, and that's what I like about games in general, is the open expanse of this, traveling through this. Look at the landscape. Look, I mean, yes, is the game perfect? Actually, the game is not too bad. It depends on what you're doing. And sometimes your bounties seem to get away sooner than they should. But other than that, it's a beautiful game. Look, I enjoy it. Look at this. Look where I'm headed. I mean, I'm headed from like the seamlessly, to me, it's awesome. I'm headed from the look at least is awesome and stuff. But I do enjoy playing games. I hope you enjoy playing games too, and I hope you enjoy watching me play games. So yes, we gotta talk because we got a long ride. Okay, I'm gonna get off my horse because we're gonna feed him. You're gonna calm him down. Sometimes they get spooked for I feel like no reason at all. I think they should only be spooked if there's a reason to. They get frustrated or something goes on. All right, hold on. Is he? Does he need to be brushed? Let's brush him. He's probably really dirty. Well, taking a dump. Oh, there. See, now he's black again. He's becoming brown. Sorry, bud. Well, who thought in a game that you would, instead of just riding from A to B and stuff, that you'd have to stop along the way to actually feed a horse and take care of a horse? My woman actually loves it. I don't mind. I don't know. At first it's hard, but you learn. Once you start learning, you just kind of you take it as it comes, and it's not so bad once you're doing it. But at times, even that can kind of get a little kind of like, well, why? But because it seems like some horses in this game eat way more than normal. Just like when you eat in Minecraft, it feels like you eat. If you ate that as much as you eat in Minecraft in real life on some of those things, oh man, you'd be so fat, or at least even not fat, because you're not always fat by what you eat. There are skinny people who eat way more, and I know, and they're still skinny. So, um, and they eat way more than most people sometimes do. So it's not. That's why I hate when people debate health, because not every, health is one of those things where people need to be careful of, because there are weird things we know. We watch stuff like I don't know. There used to be a show called Emergencies from the ER, and you'll be amazed at what people come in with, or what people have, or what they, what stuff that happens, that it's like one like tumor in your brain, or one something that goes wrong can affect a certain part of your body in a not in a good way. I mean, it's just a lot of things. There's even there for a while there. I think we've know a lot compared to when a show like that was done too. But and it's gotten really good, but there's still stuff that amazes us about the brain and stuff a lot, but we don't know a lot. I guess it's kind of a catch-22 thing, but it's all It's just like respect. People. That's what I loved about America. We need to go back to the old days of America, where you just leave people alone. Let people make their own decisions. Let people live their lives, and not everything. Like I could eat. What's so sad is I could eat a chocolate cake and maybe have issues, and Joe can eat a chocolate cake, and he never exercises, and he's still somehow skinny, and still does fairly fine for now. I actually have a friend who worked in the medical field for a very long time, over 15 plus years. He's not interested in staying in there. He got out. It can wear on your body and stuff. What he was doing was very hard and physical. It wasn't just laying back and doing. He was involved with patients. He has problems with his back, things like that. So he was telling me. He says you'll know. He says you'll be amazed. He goes, when I got in the medical field, he goes, you'll be amazed how many skinny people have diabetes, because they think they could just eat whatever they want, and only people overweight get diabetes. Only people, and it's just that we need to stop. In my mind, we need to stop trying to pretend that just because you're overweight, there's that you did something wrong. Now, some people did, but they apply it to everybody. Actually, with me, it didn't happen that way. I could exercise for the rest of my life. I never lose weight, because of the way my body did deal with stuff. I was overweight. I gained it, and it was actually almost pretty fast. It wasn't slow. I was skinny one time, all of a sudden, within a year, well, less than a year actually, but within a full year, I was pretty much the way I was at, which was heavy for my size and stuff like that. But back then it would just been just exercise. But of course, I got it later on in high school. It was when I was like a sophomore, or when it started, where all of a sudden, and I walked, even with, now I can't do it as much, but I walked. Here we go. We'll pick the right road, and I walked every day. You know, I walked around that school campus from different classes. I wasn't sitting around. I was in PE at the time. I couldn't do it now. I have problems with my joints and my legs and stuff like that. So they knew something was wrong. They actually did know. And see, this is why I thank God for the right doctors. You get the right doctor, but they knew that I had an issue with when it came to weight and stuff. So, and they fixed it. And now I'm actually doing good. I've lost quite a lot of weight because now my body just doesn't. Some bodies just don't know how to process sugars or certain things right, and they could screw with your whole life. Like one day you could just find yourself all of a sudden bloated, and and it's not because you did anything. It's because your body doesn't matter. Like fruit, like okay, and this is what also gets me. Fruit is generally healthy. Well, that's what they say. I always kind of remain skeptical of anything. I'm not saying there isn't a thing that's healthy for you, but here, let's ride around. Let's see if we can find it. But for me, I might as well, like what my doctor said, I might as well just eat a chocolate bar. Because for me, both, it doesn't matter where it comes from. Like even eating fruit, they noticed it when I was eating fruit, that because they tracked it in the day I ate peaches, especially fresh peaches. Oh man, my blood sugar was off the chart. Like, and that's when they had to put me on a pill, and they realized that my issue was not of whether I ate too much, and I actually wasn't eating that much. It's so sad. You can be bloated and not eat a whole lot. I was. I mean, I was hardly hungry. My woman would try to encourage me to eat, more food and stuff like that. I just didn't feel like it. It's like your body holding back on stuff, and it should be getting rid of certain things. But since then, I feel like I eat more regular meals. I would eat maybe one meal a day, and that one meal a day could consist of um, maybe like let's say a small, well, I started eating more, so I did eat vegetables and stuff, vegetables, but maybe I have like for dinner or something, so some enchiladas or something, like a couple, not like, and and consider this, I haven't eaten all day, period. I've drinking water mostly. Actually, I got to the point where I almost only would drink water, and then I ended up in the hospital, and then they found out I had all these problems, and since then my life is normal, and actually I do, in a way, as long as I feel good. Here, let's do this. We have to scan this first. If you haven't been here, you can watch my other map videos. They're in the playlist, but you click the eagle eye, and it will help you at times find where the treasure is. Let's see. Do we want to go down the track? We may want to go down the track. And so that's why I'm always kind of finicky about health, because I really don't like it when people assume too much. Now, are there, like, if you're talking about my 600-pound life, where it's obvious that those people gained their weight through the way they were, then yes. If you're talking about that, then, oh wait, is it up here? Is it up here? There's a yellow spot shining right here. There, let me grab my gun out. I'm gonna leave my horse here. Is it up here? Could be up here. Or is this just... Oh, there's a cabinet up here. Oh, I could steal stuff. I already knew that, but here. We could do a longer video. We're out here hunting treasure anyway. I took some cigarettes. Good and healthy. You know what's so funny? I find that in real life it's not, but in this game you smoke cigarettes, your health is fine. I love it. You gotta love it. I mean, you gotta have a sense of humor. Well, that's another thing. I grew up in all this health stuff started coming out, like veganism was a huge thing. Everybody had to be vegan. Oh, if you only do it right and all that stuff. Well, number one is too, it's very expensive. Even when you do it right, it's not a guarantee because you got to take in the like people's how they process foods, body like plant protein. I still eat some food. As long as it's good food, I will eat it. It's just not my main diet. So like I pretty much will eat anything within reason. So like so I have some I have a mixtures of food. It's good to have a mix of food. It's not. Let's see. Don't tell me it's in this mine. Oh, there's. It's kind of cool. There's a mine here. I don't even know if I've ever been in this mine. Have I been in this mine? I almost want to travel and come back to this because I don't want to get lost in here. I don't think I will get that lost in here. Nope, it ends. All right, so it's a mine, but it's not like a real functioning mine. Here, let's have fun while we're at it. There you go. That's our fun today. Oh, all right. Let's go. All right, let's see. Usually, I think it'd be out here somewhere. All right. I don't feel the thing in the controller anymore. So I know it has to be along here somewhere. Because it's not along here. Because I would, even if I was in the mine, if it was in the mine, I'd feel it in the controller and I just have to search around that area. Okay, so it is. Where is it? Where is it? I feel it in the controller a bit. And sometimes it will feel it in a certain area and then you. Okay, is it? Alright, maybe not. Sometimes you have to travel a little bit. Sometimes it's not as easy as just looking for it. Oh, there's a camp. I'm not too worried about that. You can fight those things. Those things can be fun at times. I'm looking for treasure. That's what I'm here for. Where is the treasure? Oh, okay. See what direction. Sometimes, if you look around, you'll see what direction it is in. But I'm careful about it. I always find you just gotta live your life. But I wish people get back to minding their own business a little bit more and understanding. Like you'll find it just weird stuff. Like wait till you don't even like right now. I'm getting stuff early. I guess it's a blessing because they can take care of it, and I can still live a long, happy life. I think with what I'm taking and things I'm doing, not everything is as easy. Like I hate these people. I could solve diabetes overnight, and it's always these health gurus are always someone who's never had diabetes, or if they did, they don't. Their idea of diabetes is they've eaten one too many cookies. Instead of eating one cookie, they ate two, and so they think their blood sugar went through the roof, even if it actually didn't. Or, I'm sorry, that's my opinion of it. I'm sorry if that's my opinion, a little bit of my opinion of it. I'm not saying everyone's that way. I do know there are people who probably are actually diabetic who earned it from the way they eat. Actually, when I became supposedly diabetic, I was eating veganism. I was eating what was considered healthy. Okay, let's see. Well, it says it's okay. Where is that? I hope it's. Why is it? Okay, because we're here. Uh, let's see if we go to the middle of this thing. Okay. Let's go down here. Usually you feel it in the controller. I'm hoping we find this thing here. Okay. I'm gonna look around again. Maybe we'll talk a little more. It's always fun to talk. Uh, especially to some of you, especially to you people. It can be fun to talk. But I just learned that not everything, you just gotta be careful. Not everything. It would be easy. Like my doctor explained to me one time when talking about health. My doctor explained to me one time it'd be so easier. It'd be much easier. Make his job easier. It'd be easy money just to tell someone, hey, go eat this fruit and you'll be cured of cancer, or go do this and this will happen. If it was that easy, then you wouldn't need doctors. Then it would be a clear answer what you needed to do. But it isn't that easy. It never is. Health can be a difficult. With one thing you think you solve, and you see something new, and you're like baffled again by whatever it could be. Okay, let's see here. Maybe I'm. Oh, I do feel something. I know I do. Just where? Okay. There's treasure up in these mountains. Oh, I'm getting away from the search area though. It must be down here. See, sometimes it's real easy to find stuff. That's the one thing you know. That's what I like about doing these. Sometimes it gets you to. Okay, so they're claiming. See, and then you ride down, you ride around. Sometimes you just ride right to it. Sometimes it is actually that easy of riding right to it. Okay. Watch, it's somewhere stupid. What I should have known in a way. That's usually sometimes that's what happens too. Come on. Okay. All right. Why is it not? I know I feel something in the controller. I'm not sure though if I'm still in the right area of it because I feel something and then it's not. Huh. Came back to the search area. So where is it? Where art thou, treasure? Maybe I need to start going through buildings. See if I can see it. Because there's something that's there. Let's go. Let's go to the other end of this thing. I don't understand why they have this thing over here. No, I'm not interested in those. Sorry, people. I may do them I have done them. I'm just not interested in it right now. I'm interested in understanding why I can't find the treasure. Maybe I need to go further down. Let's see if I can. Because sometimes you gotta go. And I don't know what treasure. Let's see. Okay. So there's that. Search area. Okay, that was a bush. Um, don't tell me it's over by this mine. That's what I'm a little concerned about. That it's over by this mine area. Come on, horse. Come on, horse. Come on, horse. There we go. You can do it. You can do it. Alright. Well, I wonder if there's anything in any of these buildings. I just don't see, because usually you feel it in the controller. Like it's not hard to find it in the controller. I'm not looking for you. Let's go in the mine. It must have to be in the mine. Okay. Alright. Well, that is blocked off though, so it can't be in the actual mine because there's no way around anything in here. Alright. I want to make sure. Want to make sure when I come down here. Watch. Probably some of you have seen it or I'm an idiot. Alright. Let's see here. Which one surprised me on this point? Where is the treasure? Let's see if we go on that side of things. Because usually when you come out, you can find the treasure. I mean, it's out here. Okay. Alright, hold on, horse. Alright, let's see. See if what we see. See, there's something it says is here. And let's see, I don't get it. Oh. Okay. Where is it? Okay. Alright. That doesn't help me out. Alright. Usually you see yellow sparkles too. I want to know if there's something up here. Because there could be stuff up here too. Because it could be anywhere. That's the problem. It could be anywhere. And that's what you're running into, that it could be anywhere. Let's see. What's over here? Someone's camp. Okay. Let's go down to this other side. If we can't, it may be a bust. I don't know why, but it may be a bust. Okay, let's go over up here. See if there's anything we could see. that's related to any hidden treasure. Alright. Says it's over here. I have it activated, so I should find it. Alright, let me try something. Let me try something. Let me go back to treasure maps. I look. See what's here. See if that will help me again. There was always... I feel like there's something here. I don't know why. I don't understand it. Like, what is here? That is... Okay. Oh, I see it. Yes. I see it, I think. Alright, let's give it a chance. Where? Oh, up here. See where that sparkle is? That should be where the treasure is. Yes. Took us time. Took us a bit, as it does. Oh, yes. Now I open. Let's see what we found. Take. Ooh, nice. We got some money. And that's what I like too. Is in this game, I've earned quite a bit of gold just from doing, just at one point from doing this for a little bit. And then we make a video on it. So since I've done quite a few of them, and I think there's some repeats, or what they'll do is they'll have different locations for gold. So that's what you'll see. You'll see the different locations for, like, I think they switch them, but you can always collect. It's not like a one-time deal. You just happen to get maps for whatever, because you did bounties or because maybe you got somewhere. Anyway, you get maps. You get those treasure maps. You can go and look. And then there's other maps like for collector's roll and stuff like that. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I want to thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate that if you made it this far, thank you so much. And I hope you have been able to subscribe and to my YouTube channel and follow me on Rumble, um, and do all the other good things that are there as well. And thank you so much. Don't forget to watch my playlist. I hope you guys enjoy the game, just like I enjoy the game. It is very fun. It's a very fun game. It's something that I plan to do for a bit. I plan to do other stuff. I want to do a lot of other games. I really would like to play a lot of other games because the games are fun. But anyway, until next time, God bless you, and bye for now.